not filmed in 10 days. And to be honest, I don't plan on filming much for a while. I'm still going to document my life, but not as much. I'm really ill, so I'm not going to film as much basically. I've had 10 days away from the camera and it's been amazing. But I still want to document my life. I only decided a couple of days ago I'm taking a break from the channel, but I've got a lot of footage that will keep the channel going for a month or a month and a half, so that's fine. The dailies will stop soon when they run out, but bi-weekly footage is a lot. I'm just not going to put as much up as I've been. So it'd be like 15 minutes a day or something. Well, on the bi-weekly days. Just been and got my hair done. Been there 4 hours. I've got a doctor's appointment in 20 minutes. And me and my doctor's, it's like round the corner. I'm just gonna redo some of my makeup because it's got all wiped off. Of course I forgot things like makeup wipes and makeup sponges and everything that I would need to do good lot of makeup. I've had most of my makeup washed off and wiped off, and I knew it was going to happen, but still I forgot things. My appointment was at 10 o'clock this morning, which I found difficult to get to, I'll be honest, but I knew I had a doctor's appointment. I've not brought my powder, but I brought my powder brush. Well done. Really messing my makeup up here. I brought perfume, I brought blusher, I brought face powder. Appointment's now in 15 minutes. I like to go in 10 minutes early in case she's ahead, because then I get to go in 10 minutes early. Luckily I've got this powder. It's more of a foundation, but we'll see how I look in this mirror. Hi, long time no see. I think I tried to film on Monday when I was at the doctor's or outside the doctor's trying to put some makeup on because most of it had been washed up at the hairdresser's. It's Thursday now, the 13th, 12th? Yeah, 12th, and it is going up for 6:30. I'm not too bothered about filming at the moment. I'm not very well for a start off. I've actually got a doctor's appointment at 7:45 tonight, which I'm not looking forward to. I saw my doctor Monday. I'm just not happy with certain things at the moment because obviously I'm ill, but an operation could rectify it. Could be an operative word because obviously I've put my body under a lot of distress for a long time now, and it's caused other issues. There's constantly an elephant in the room and no one's really noticed in the videos, but I'm not going to say anything else about it. But I am very unwell and I'm really struggling with it. Some days are worse than others. Today I'm having quite a bad day, but it's not as bad as it can get, but I don't want it to get that bad. So I've got an emergency doctor's appointment with my doctor this evening, and I'll have to leave in less than an hour's time, which is fine. But I'm also very stressed out and I'm very down, but also someone really upset me the other day. They've said a few things to me that upset me and really hurt me, actually, to be honest. They've said things about me that aren't true because they've got the wrong end of the stick, I guess, and I'm going to try and speak to them today about it if I get the chance. I mean, I might not get the chance to, but it's important for me to say, look, you've upset me, this is why. Like, why do you think what you've said about me? And hopefully they'll give me the answers, and hopefully I can rectify their opinion of me, because it's hurtful when you kind of trust someone and you open up to them, as in let them into your personality and to see who you are, and then they have a go at you because I don't even know why now. Like, I don't understand why it happened, and I'm not going to broadcast who it was on here, and I'm not going to say what they said, but obviously if it gets to the point where they're unwilling for me to tell them that they've upset me or talk it through, then obviously I may put it on here, because you shouldn't just snap at people when they're down. You know they're down, you know they're struggling, you know they're having a hard time. You know, yeah, I may have frustrated this person, but to have a go at someone when they're at the lowest, I just don't think it's acceptable, and it's affected me for a few days now. So I'm going to try and talk about it. So, yeah, I've just got I got a delivery earlier, not here, I've been and collected it, and basically I've got 2 Shout Tilbury products which I'm dying to try. I've got a MAC lipstick, I got this powder brush which I've wanted for a long time, I've got one of these masks, but I've got the Himalayan one which I love, and then I've just got this to try. I've never smelt it, but this is my box of goodies worth over £100. This, I'm hoping this works really well with me, but you never know with my skin. I actually thought this was something else. This is something I would want eventually, if you'll ever focus. It's the contour wand. But I didn't want it now. I thought it was the illuminator that I was buying, but it doesn't matter. So I'm just going to go and take some pictures of them for my blog before I use them, which I'm dying to use, but I'm not going to like go and put a face full of makeup on because I feel like crap, and I've got a little bit on. Anyway, I just wanted to do some kind of clip for this channel. Before I filmed on Monday, I think it was like 10 days previous that I'd done a clip, I think, I'm not sure. I edited it last night and then my computer turned itself off before I saved it. Which is brilliant, because now I've got a 25-minute video to edit again, but I've got one uploading. It's I think it's not the Final Devon one, the one after it's the Final Devon one, and if it hurries up and I don't use the internet before I go out, I won't be able to start the next one before I go out. It's going to finish after when I'm meant to leave, so when I get back I will edit the other one before I finish that one, upload the Final Devon one. The first Devon one went up like over half an hour ago now. I think it's called something like I've been keeping this secret but I can finally tell you now, or something like that. I couldn't tell anyone for my own safety. I was told not to go, yeah, I'm going to Devon, and saying like which part of Devon and saying where I was staying. Like, I've not even alluded to it in the videos at all, in case I go back next year and I want to stay in the same place, basically. I've never stayed in the same place twice, but I really enjoyed that one and they were really nice. But there's other ones that I saw that I like the look of as well, so, you know, I may not go back to that one, because there was like a boutique one as well that I like the look of. And then there's apartments that you can stay in and you don't have to see anyone. And I actually originally went to book one of those ones, but the reason I didn't do it in the end was because I shut myself away from people all the time anyway. And it's not always the best thing. Sometimes it's the best thing, but it's not the best thing if you continuously do it. So I thought, if I'm going to go away, I need to interact with someone. But it kind of made it worse in a way for me because I was ill the whole time. And then I was having to go to breakfast every day, and I had to go out for a couple of hours so the room could be clean and stuff. Whereas if I had booked an apartment, I wouldn't have needed to move all day, which in a way would have been worse. But in another sense, it would have been good for me because then I wouldn't have had to face the world every day, if that makes sense. It might not make sense to anyone, but it's difficult when you feel ill. And it was even harder for me, just for the sheer fact I was 300 miles away from home, and I kept thinking, what if I collapse? You know, and it was good I was staying in a hotel with people, because if I'd have collapsed in an apartment, no one would have found me. So at least I made them aware of my illness and stuff, so if I wouldn't have shown up for breakfast or whatever, they would have come and searched my room for me, obviously. So it was good that I did eventually pick to stay in a hotel. But I'll never say where I stayed, because like I said, next year I might go back and stay there, I don't know. I would like to try other places, but I'm still not naming the places, and there'll be people who might watch the video who've stayed there and go, oh yeah, I know that place. So if you know that place and you've been there, please don't put it in the comments, because that would stop me from potentially staying in the future. I'm just going to go and take some pictures of those things and wait to go to the doctors, I guess. I'm not particularly thrilled about going to see my doctor. I just feel like they're not giving me the medication I need to try and push me to have the operation, but I'm not going to back down on it. It's been over a year now, so you know, I've known about this condition for 2.5 years, and they've been pushing for the operation for over a year, and I've not backed down. I don't tend to back down, and I feel like they're just giving me pain relief to cope with the pain, but what about the other things that are going in my body to make me feel this unwell? Because the pain, for the most part, I can cope with. It's the other stuff, like I've got a temperature. But I just thought I'd just check in briefly. I don't intend to film every day. I have to actually film my annual update, which I thought should have gone up on the 8th. It's well past, well, it's like the 11th, I think. But it's not going to go up till next week or the week after, like I've not filmed it. I need to watch what I said last year, and I think it was in 4 videos. So it might not get filmed for a little while, I don't know. Hopefully it'll still go up in April, hopefully. But I am stepping back a bit for my own mental well-being more than anything. I just can't keep giving all of me to this channel when I've got not much to give. Like, I'm struggling, really struggling at the moment. But I'm going to go, and I hope everyone's okay, and hope everyone's okay with the lack of footage or not as much footage, but this is how it's going to be for a little while anyway. I wasn't even going to film today. I think I filmed yesterday and I was like, I don't know what I'm going to film next, and I didn't. But when I left the house to come here, I just grabbed my camera. But I'm not wanting to film to the extent I was. A lot of it's because of my physical health, and a lot of it's because of how I'm feeling mentally. I'm very down, and you know, I'm constantly thinking, oh, I've got to go and pick my camera up, I've got to take my camera to the shop, I've got to film when I go in, I've got to film when I come out. It was just getting too much for me, personally, with how I was feeling, because I'm giving my little bit of mental energy to these vlogs when maybe I should be putting that energy into something else. Don't know what, but it's just so mentally draining for me constantly to think camera, film. And then I was ending up with like 3 vlogs every Monday and Thursday. I know that didn't go on for a long time and I've stopped it, but I'm just really struggling, and like I said, I was giving my all to these videos, and I'm like more down because I touched upon this yesterday. Someone had a go at me, and I have spoken to them about it, and they stand by what they've said, and I don't know what to do because they're not fully listening to what I'm saying in response to what the opinion of me is, because the opinion is wrong. And I knew they weren't happy with me, and I've known that for a little while, but I thought they might have gotten past it, but obviously they've not, and they've actually let loose with what they really think about something I did or something I said. And it's hit me really hard, and it's really upset me. I've been upset since they did it on Monday, and it's Friday now. And like when I said to them, like, I've been upset all week, they were a bit shocked that they'd upset me that much. But even now, I think that they don't realise how upset they've actually made me. And the thing is, they have got me wrong, and I don't know how to prove them wrong about what they've misinterpreted me as being. And I don't even know if I've got the energy to keep trying. Like, I've tried. I spoke to them for about 25 minutes about it. They've got their opinion, and I don't think they're the type of person to change their opinion easily, so I don't know what I'm meant to do. I feel like not being around them again because of how they've made me feel. I feel like it's unacceptable for someone like that to upset me the way they have done. I don't think they've meant to upset me to the level they've upset me, but obviously they've upset me, and I'm very down anyway. And I'm really struggling with how they've made me feel. And I don't want to have someone in my life, no matter what kind of contact I have with this person, who has upset me this way. If there's a problem, tell me when the problem is. Don't let it build up and build up and build up and then go off at me. And they said, like, when I said, like, you upset me, I almost walked off. Like, they actually looked at me in shock, but I was literally close to walking out. And they said, sometimes you need to hear these things or have these things said to you. But I just think the way they've gone about it and the way they've worded it isn't the best way when they know I'm very down. Because I don't hide how I feel with anyone these days. So that's upset me, and I'm trying to not cry because I don't want to cry on here all the time. It's like 3:45 and I should have been at the office ages ago because I didn't do all my work yesterday because of how they've made me feel. So I was meant to go ages ago, and it took me ages to get out of the house. Like, I got out of the house at 3 o'clock or 3:05. Like, I'm just struggling with how I'm feeling. I want to be out of the house in the morning. I want to do everything in the morning, but then I don't particularly want to be at home all afternoon. So I don't know what to do. It's just hard when you feel this way and people are telling you what to do, but they don't necessarily understand why you can't do these things or why you find it more difficult than the average person. They shouldn't presume because they could do it and it's nothing to them that other people can just go, oh yeah, I'll go and do it. And I've broke my nail. You're probably not going to be able to tell. I need to file that when I get home. I need to re-buy this nail polish because I've used it so much. There's probably got like a fifth of it left in the bottle, and it's gloopy and it's hard to get out, so it doesn't look amazing. And like, people say like you should wear pretty colours and like spring-like colours and summer colours, but I absolutely love this colour and I want to keep wearing it. So I was trying to wear like pinks and stuff, but this is like literally my favourite polish, and it's very me, and people like were making me feel like I have to do something other than what I want to do. And then I saw my doctor wearing a similar shade, and I thought, well, obviously it's acceptable to darker colours any time of the year. But other people made me feel like I couldn't wear what I wanted on my nails, and I should be able to, if I wanted to put lime green on my nails, or like neon green on my nails, I should be allowed to. It shouldn't be, oh, it's spring, summer, you should be wearing pretty colours. And I did for a while, like in the Devon video, I showed you one of them, and I had the similar one in blue. I can't remember if I showed you the blue one or the coral one. But truly, this is like my favourite nail colour. Plus what it is, it wouldn't be like almost finished, but I need to replace it because it's got to the stage where it's difficult to get any on the brush, and also when it comes out it is thick. I absolutely love it, and other people have made me feel like I can't be myself again. So seeing my doctor wearing a similar colour, I think hers is slightly darker, just made me think, well, it's acceptable to wear it whenever I want. I shouldn't keep letting people influence me on what I do, but I do. So I'm going to go to work with my salad, because, oh god, there was about 5 sandwiches left, and none of them I wanted, so I've got like a tuna noodle salad or something. I went in with a shopping list and the stuff I didn't get because I filled my basket with stuff that I hadn't gone to get but I actually needed. So now I need to come back quite early tomorrow because the stuff that I want for my lunch and stuff that I was going to get today. So I'm going to try and get up early. Well, I get up early, it's just I don't get motivated. I don't put my makeup on, I don't brush my hair, I don't do any of the crap I need to do to get out of the house. So I'm determined to come out because I haven't actually got any food other than a little bit of fruit, and I'm trying to eat a certain way for at least 5 days, and the food that I need to pick up today was what I needed to eat over those 5 days. Well, not all of it, but what I needed to start it. So I'm going to have to come, otherwise I'm going to be hungry and I'm not going to stick to it. I only got one thing on the diet thing that I'm going to do, cranberry juice, but I need fruit and I need other stuff. So either that or I'll come back later on tonight, which I actually am tempted to do. But I'm going to go because I don't want to film, but I just wanted to document how someone's made me feel, because I think it's important for this channel and how this channel come about and what I was originally meant to be talking about. And it's good for me to look back and go, oh, this person upset me then, this is how I was feeling, and I'm not going to name them, I'm not going to say if they were male or female or how I know them or where I know them from or what they've actually said to me. I will remember who it is from watching it because I know where I've been this week. And I'm sick of feeling ill as well, for the record. And I know I'm frustrating people about that as well. Everyone's frustrated because I won't get the treatment, but at the end of the day it's my choice. I don't have much choice in my life, but that's my choice. I'm going to go because I'm going to try and get to the office for 4 o'clock. And traffic starts to like build up around 4 o'clock on Fridays. And it actually feels like Thursday because I'm going to go and do Thursday's work